Let's go! Jaxson Dart. I'm starting to record this when he goes to the medical tent. I hope he's okay, and I can't believe as an LSU grad, I'm hoping somebody from Ole Miss is getting better. But what the heck? I love watching him play. The pressure breaks down. He throws a ball up to Lil Jordan Humphrey, who sounds like a member of Cash Money Records. He gets up there and makes a crazy catch. I'm telling you, I'm excited about that versus battle, by the way. What a play to start things off here. Are you freaking kidding me? Jaxson Dart. Holy moly. I couldn't believe this touchdown run when I saw it. And guess what? He's under a lot of pressure yet again. The guard falls down, and now you have unblocked pressure right up here in Jaxson Dart's face. Was anything open here that he could have thrown? Unless he was just working to the bottom of the screen here. Yes, this in cut from Collins is indeed open. He doesn't decide to rip it. There is a DB right here, by the way. So Dart says, look, I'm just going to do it myself. Nothing indeed is open. It is man coverage here. So now you have one of the best linebackers in the NFL right now, especially in the open field, Zach Bond. Are you kidding me, Zach? He is cutting the opposite way, and my guy Jaxson Dart gets it done the Aki way. Sure! For a tutty. He walks in untouched. Never, never. So one thing that you've seen Brian Daboll do that is very smart is give Dart a lot of things that he did in college. Let's go back to 2022, Dart's first year in college, or first year with Ole Miss. There was an orbit motion that came to the flat. For this play, that would be Cam Skattebo. The only difference is that this vertical was run to the same side of where they're actually throwing this deep over. And basically, this is a flood variation where you have a shallow, you have a deep, and then we're trying to hit this deep over. It's a little bit different because this is versus zone coverage, where the play we're breaking down is versus man coverage, but it's practically the same thing. Vertical, and then, of course, you have a flat route, and we're trying to hit the over that's in the intermediate right here. Boom. We get back to here. Once again, the verticals are run to the same side. So vertical here, vertical here. You have a running back occupying the flat, and then you have Wandale, the slot, running a deep over. That was Dart slot receiver from 2022, Watkins, running the route. And there you go. It's a very easy read, and boom. Okay? And this is just so interesting to me, all right? So we go to this second and medium, and once again, you're in plus territory. You have the running back into the flat Singletary. You don't like it. You can work this right here if you want to do that as well. But this is the downside when you play man coverage versus Jaxson Dart. Okay? It's not like Jaden Daniels where he's taking this and running for a big gain. But you can even argue defensively it's worse in many ways. I'm not saying Dart is better than Jaden. He never will be. But the thing is, Dart will make you defend for longer, right? He is a wiggly running back. I say running back. It's like he's a running back. He is very, very elusive, okay? He loves to extend plays like this. He's not afraid to basically shrinking into a corn cob here and just extending this play. Right? So, once again, you're not going to be able to guard for that freaking long. All right? Dart is fine with playing keep away, and then he eventually just throws to a wide open Wandale Robinson. And that's good for two things, right? You need Jaxson Dart to extend plays because the receivers aren't Malik Neighbors level, right? Malik can get open pretty quickly. These receivers can't. So when you have that play extension, you allow guys like Wandale to get open eventually and score. A really good job right there with the yak. Okay, let's go to this second and 4. So this was something that Ole Miss ran a whole heck of a lot. I'm not going to show you an example like we did a minute ago where you are faking something into the flat and you're trying to hit a double move. Okay, it's really hard to do this versus disciplined man coverage defenders. So trying to get the safety to come down, you're trying to get him to bite, and then you hit this or this right here, and it's not there. Okay, you go to the backside. You then have an option route here, or a running back at Cam Skattebo, who's a good receiver. He's locked down by Zach Bond. So now Dart is having to extend this, and where it gets hard for him here is that all the routes are being run to the left. All right, so he's in a world of trouble, and the fact that he was able to get out of this is really, really impressive. So he extends here, cuts back into the opposite direction. This running is so unfreaking believably creative, and he's able to pick up a first down. Jaxson Dart just slivering through like an eel, just finding ways to pick up first downs. There you go. I love creative rush design, okay? One thing the Giants like to do is run a play called counter, all right? So a lot of you probably know what counter is. And one of their favorite counter variations is counter GY, where you pull a guard and a tight end from right to left. But you notice the tight end here is Daniel Bellinger. He actually is already over here. So this actually is counter GY, but with a little extra wrinkle to it, okay? Instead of coming around and hooking the backside player, we're able to get him a running start, and then he's able to basically not blindside, but just hook this guy to the inside, okay? Now, the funny thing is the linebacker elected to insert and try to catch this from the backside gap. It's a hard play to make versus a running back like Cam Skattebo. So instead, Bellinger just comes to seal this guy, and then it's one-on-one right here. Boom. You take that all day, every day. Cam Skattebo with a tutty. So I can't not show this play right here because of Dart's reaction. It's honestly just a simple handoff to the right side. And look at this. Okay, Scat once again versus Zach Bond, one of the better linebackers in the NFL. No problem. He's able to score. Now, at first, they marked him down. I thought he was good pretty quickly there, but, being a line judge is not easy work. But if you're Jaxson Dart, he's going to probably be fined for this. He shouldn't. It's him, of course, just playing around with the referee. This is crazy, though. Abso-freaking-lutely crazy that he thought he could just do this. Now, he didn't get flagged, but I'm sure there's going to be some type of stupid move by the league union for doing that. Oh, man. Absolute positive insanity. You'll love to see it. Alrighty, so this actually is something that Dart should be fined for, but even crazier, why on earth are you doing this as a franchise quarterback? He took a big shot to the head versus the Saints, and then obviously in the preseason game versus the Patriots. This is probably the dumbest one. I understand you're a younger guy. You're not 25 yet. This is just so crazy, like, that this even happened in a game. Look at him on this third down. I understand it's also third down. He is launching with his head, okay? This is absolutely, positively crazy. You would get called for targeting if it was college. So I understand why he did that. And I understand you're trying to pick up the first down. But as a franchise quarterback, unless it is truly towards the end of the game, and once again, you did indeed pick up the first down, it's just not worth it, if you ask me. So, what do we make of this? Is it anything at all? Well, the Eagles might be in trouble. I mean, the NFC East looks a lot better than we initially thought, okay? Then this offensive line for the Giants played a really big game. How many quarterback, running back, young duos are you taking over these two right now? I'm still taking Jaden and Bill Krosky Merritt for you guys out there. But I have been so unfreaking believably impressed from Jaxson Dart. And honestly, as crazy as this sounds, it started in the preseason with our film breakdowns that went like mega viral for a smaller independent channel like myself. And a lot of you Giants fans are like, how did you not see it? But man, the preseason stuff was just so freaking insane. So what a freaking young core the Giants have, and I can't freaking wait to see what will happen. Okay? Now, here's the thing, Giants fans. Jaden is still the best quarterback in this division. But an even spicier take is Jalen Hurts the worst quarterback in the NFC East? The one that's actually won a Super Bowl? I don't know. Shout out Cordell Flott, LSU all day, every day, baby. It is Power Hour NFL. Boom! Tonight we are doing burgers. Let's go.